back, friends, to Role Playing Unlimited, the smooth Souls Bluesy version. Oh yeah, we feeling it tonight. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where her mother said, kill him, slow at your leisure. Oh, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Welcome back, friends, to Monday Night D&D. We are changing up the stream name here. Technically, it is still an open table, but these tables are filling up fast by our friends in the Discord communities. So, if you are interested in gaming with us, definitely hit me up here in the chat, and we will get you linked into our Discord. But as of this week, I am not promoting the open tables as open. We've got a lot of players here who are eager to find a spot, and I want to make sure that they find their games before we start looking elsewhere. In the meantime, we're going to get over to our primary game page, and you know the drill, into the voice chat with all of our friends here at the tabletop. Good evening, how's it going?
Doing good.
Hello.
Another day in paradise.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to paradise. Let's see here. We have a brand new player joining us again here tonight. Angelic Verse. Welcome to the tabletop. Welcome to Role Playing Unlimited.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Cleve, my friend, welcome back again. The beheader from last week, Paladin of Vengeance and Justice. Friend.
Try not to cut any more heads off.
No promises, though. Fringe, always good to see you there, my friend. A person who introduced me to the band Bad Flower. If you have not heard of them, definitely check them out. They are kicking ass.
I describe them as the adult version of My Chemical Romance.
Very interesting. I am noticing a couple of connections there. What's up, Annie Bag of Donuts, joining us there in the chat. That is my lovely wife here. Here to make sure that we all mind our P's and Q's. Nobody uses harsh language or anything like that. No, just kidding. You see the occasional F-bomb. Hey, Dom, how you doing tonight, my friend?
Doing good, doing good.
Good, good. Mike, you feeling better?
Loads better.
Very cool, very cool. And last but not least, Westy joining us from the east side.
What? No, not the east side.
I thought
I'm from
for
Wisconsin, man.
Sure. Wisconsin? Well, it's east of here. I'm in Vegas.
It is. That. Hey, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Not quite East Coast, right? Adult version of MCR. I'm gonna have to play a couple of their tunes for you and see what you think there, Annie. All right. Well, we have one little bit of paperwork to take care of here. Usual switch in and switch out of our characters. We do have Blaze sitting out this evening. We have Eldon stepping back in.
We want to take bets on if Roll20 is going to work today or not.
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna lose either way.
Was it not working Wednesday?
It
was a bit of a struggle bus.
Yeah, it's been stuttering a little bit lately. Okay, and then we
Not
want
cool.
to check out our new addition to the party, HIJK, right between Judar and Raven. Okie doke. First bit of business on that. Nope, Durlus is not the character to consult because he got a bonus level. And let me just double check. I don't see Noble Thief in our voice chat here just yet, so hopefully he's on his way. He claimed a seat for tonight. Okay, Gideon is level 4. Judar is also level 4. Okay, 3600 XP. Angelic, I have added some XP to your character sheet. You'll notice that red anvil next to your class is now pulsing. If you click that, it's going to open the Charactermancer again. And do that for levels 2, 3, and 4. You're going to get a bit of a boost here to even you out with the rest of the group.
Alrighty.
And we have an Elf Ranger joining us. Sure, I've got one of those in my library. Lurkers afoot. Uh-oh. And he's evil, an evil lurker. This looks like a half elf, half rabbit archer. Interesting. There we go, that should work for the time being. New addition to the group. Please find another token here later on in my library if need be. Get this all set up. Nameplate, XP, HP, AC. Lines of sight. And voila. Well, we left off last week after a nice swim through a tunnel completely filled with water. It was about a 500-600 foot foray from the caves to the location that we are at now. We have entered an ancient ruin, which marks, it matches what we have been looking for this entire time. Whatever ancient civilization once lived here, this is supposedly one of their intact ruins that we are now entering. Oh, too bad we didn't take bets. There's the slow 20 right there. I can't get you all to the map, so...
Oh no!
Now what do we
So
do?
yeah, for my winning thing for the bet, I'd like for all of us to go up 2 levels.
Ooh, levels.
JK, unless.
I don't know if they could handle 3 goblins in a trench coat. It's a little scary.
You've heard of 3 goblins in a trench coat. What about 4 goblins in a trench coat?
Oh no. Hey Ben, what's going on? You joining us? Oops, I'm typing in the wrong chat here. I only have 5 channels anymore and I can't even make heads or tails of them. Yikes. Alright, well I guess I gotta do... Hey, there it is! Get your characters moved back over here to the entrance to the ancient ruins. We have a strange door here before us, which some of you might be familiar with, some of you maybe not so much. It is a file that has been deleted, interestingly enough, so we're going to call an audible on that. And it is not a puzzle door, in fact, but it is an ornate stone door that does not have any obvious way of opening. So how do we wish to approach this challenge?
How does it compare to the musical one that we just saw?
It seems pretty similar to that. It's a lot of different markings and engravings, however.
Okay, give me 10 minutes, people. And I'll start ritual casting Detect Magic on it. Well, Detect Magic in general.
Alright, there goes our
I think I
bard.
need to pull my token in there.
Probably a good idea.
Hello.
Hey! And our bard is back. Let's,
Hello.
Bing. You thought he
Yay,
was
the
gone,
bard's here.
but he's not. Just in time for the musical puzzle.
Musical puzzle. I'm good at music. Theoretically.
I can music. I'm a musician.
The screen is black for me, by the way. It didn't help that I was looking on the Twitch feed. I was like, yeah, I can see this. I remember seeing this. Oh, wait, I can't see anything in Roll20 though.
Yeah, same.
Hey, I can see my token now.
I seem to be missing an ability.
Well, that's unfortunate. He stole it!
There we go.
We didn't level up, right? I'm just making sure.
Still level 4.
Sweet.
Update that. Mike should have that. And I need to just create the dancing lights token for either Westy. Oh, a new one. Interesting. Okay,
There it is, I found it. There we go. Is there any writing on the door?
there is not any writing. Although
Perfect.
what we discovered before was that it was essentially musical notations. Okay, Westy right there. This. Ish. Oops. Mage is always complicating everything.
I actually wouldn't have dancing lights up right now, but I could just move them way off screen, so.
For sure, I'm just going to have it set for you so that going
Yep.
forward, emits light. It's what, 10 feet bright, 10 feet low, I think?
One second, sorry. It is... that.
Right. Dim light in a 10-foot radius. Oh, so it doesn't even do 10-foot bright. Wow. Alright, just 10 foot of dim. So if you thought you couldn't see through them before. Excellent. Our ranger is nearly complete. I'm just going to get her onto the map, ready to go. And who is... Let's see. I'm having a little trouble tracking some of these characters here. Argo is played by Jaime. That's right. So Jaime is also not here. Eldon is in place. Okay, so that looks like our 7 players. Tuki, Cleve, Durlis, Eldon, Kai, Asilatim, and Gideon. Perfect. And if Ben happens to join in, fantastic. If not, whatever, that's cool too.
Probably jump back in the bag or something.
Right. Now, for Noble Thief, this would be a performance check again to try to match the notes that you are seeing on this door as best as you are able.
Can I use my musical, whatchamacallit, my tool proficiency for lute or lyre?
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
I want to use one of my probability dice, and I'm going to help him. So I'm going to be thematically sitting next to him with a open notebook, because he's working on his note stuff too.
A weird weaver.
So he gets a 1d6 add.
Nice.
Can I help him by banging out a rhythm on my hand drum?
I say heck yeah. And
Alright.
that would make that 12 a natural 20, and why not just add that d6 actually instead of a die 4? Unless you have a die 4. Or yeah, you have guidance, right?
Hell yeah, I do.
So guidance plus the die 6.
Sweet.
A 30, nobody's going to scoff at that. And in response to Gideon and Durlis's musical tribute there, this is not the greatest song in the world, this is but a tribute. The door responds in return with the Legend of Zelda secret door. Bum, 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 bum. And there is a solid sound of something within the door, something mechanical clicking. And by your best guess, this thing is unlocked.
Awesome. I can't actually see anything, by the way.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
What's going on here? Alright, details there. Update, Gideon has sight. That is so weird. I literally just created Kai's token and made sure to set it with sight, and it's still like, no. Alright. If you do not have sight, try a Roll20 page reload, and hopefully that will amend the issue.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Once or twice. Alright, and just a reminder, even though you can click the door from wherever you are that you can see it and open it up, make sure that your token is next to it before you actually open it up, because I need to know this information. Wise, the floor is yours, and proceed.
I
I just need a couple more minutes and I'll be ready to go through. We don't know what's on the other side.
Well, this place looks remarkably intact for such an ancient ruin, and the pool of water inside the center appears remarkably clear as well. No sight or sound of anything rushing to assault you in response to the stone doors loudly parting at the seam in the center.
Oh, it opened, not just mechanical unlock.
Well, it was a mechanical unlock, but once Eldon went up to it and clicked on the token, he essentially kind of like touched the door and figured out how to separate.
I am nerdish gnome. I want to know things to detriment of myself and others.
Yep, it's outside my field of view right now, so I'm like focused. Does 10 minutes go by then? Or...
Right now we are barely at 5.
Okay.
With that natural 20 on the performance check, Gideon
He was real quick.
very quickly able to figure it out.
I'll keep doing.
So
my
is
thing.
this new space lit up or is it dark?
There are sconces that you can see throughout the chamber here, and they are currently lit. And then also note we have a new elf ranger with our party as well, who is joining us for the first time tonight. So if you
Nice.
want to, I always encourage this. New characters coming in. Our established characters kind of go once over, introduce your characters to her, and then she will likewise do the same. We have all seen each other around the Dragon Lotus starship before, so even though we may not be very familiar with each other, we still kind of have some idea.
Okay.
Hello there. I'm Gideon Tegan Rayner. I am a bard of renown, if you will. I say with like a flourish.
Typical bards.
Halfling bard, right?
Yes, I am.
Very nice. How about Asilatem?
Yep. So I am a human, pretty obviously looking wizard-like person. I have very white hair and facial hair. Not because I'm old, but because I got zapped of some life essence from a portal. So younger male. Have my book and a crystal globe on my side with a cloak that kind of shimmers and a magical lightning ward around myself.
He looks kind of like Hetfield back when he was riding the lightning. Hey, Dom, tell us about Tuki Tuki.
Tuki Tuki looks like a hawk, I guess a white hawk. He is an Aarakocra, and he has a new staff that he's greatly enjoying. And he also carries around a small crystal map that, if you look at it, appears to map constellations.
Super cool. Judar, everybody's favorite dragonborn on Monday nights. What's going on?
I'm Judar. I'm a paladin of the light. I am here to destroy evil and help good.
Love it. And Mike, tell us about Durlus.
Durlus is a Grey Dwarf, or a Dwergar, as they're sometimes known. He's wearing armor that's heavily covered in spikes and a perpetual scowl on his face, and he does not really introduce himself or pay attention to pretty much anyone.
I think this is probably the most spot-on token that we have, considering your description.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And Fringe, what's going on with Mr. Timbers? Look at that stash, man. How many hours does it take in the morning to get that thing going?
That's just for the token, not the actual character. It works though, I like it. So I, of course, because I opened the door already, so you see a gnome standing there in front of you, not an atypical gnome of how the rest of them typically dress, of accentuated?
Eccentric?
Eccentric, yeah. Eccentric, accentuated. It's in the ballpark of what I'm looking for. Of the typical gnome fashions, a little bit more subdued and practical. And I am not paying attention to anyone else outside of like the bard and like what's opened up after this room, because this is what our goal's been.
Fantastic, solid group there.
Oh, newcomer, do you need any good berries?
Need what?
I have good
It's a
berries.
good berry. You'll like it. Just eat it.
They
Over my shoulder.
they are essentially potent for healing in case of emergencies if any of us go down. Would you care to carry some?
That sounds like a great idea, actually.
Alrighty. I give you 3 good berries.
And if you would, go ahead and post that ability up in the chat there, just in case any of us are unfamiliar with it, or for our viewers who are like, what's a good berry? And then, of course, last but not least, our newcomer Kai. If you would tell us a bit about your character when you have a moment, please.
So I'm just a standard wood elf, very plain and quiet. Generally a ranger, of course, able to track and things like that.
Fantastic. And on a technical note, if you're able to, on your Discord side there, to turn up your output volume, you're coming in a little low, and I have you turned up to 200% on my side. It happens though, most people tend to come in a little low unless you're shouting! With character introductions, reintroductions out of the way, it appears that Eldon is going to lead the party into the next chamber. How are we going to do this?
Guys, look at this giant room. I'm just gonna walk in.
I'm staying put till I finish my
Alright.
thing.
Hold
Where
on.
a lot of shouting happens.
Right to there, please. Okay, right. Just make sure of something here.
Would the torches that you kind of pinged, should those be visible from where I'm at, or no? Like, they should be creating light, right?
I do need to create light tokens for those, thank you. Hey,
okay.
Judar, take one step back, because you're going to be possibly in a position of advantage here, considering what happens. Yep.
Oh, I also wanted to bring up with you, I didn't have time last week, but for how this is working for my class, I perpetually basically just have mage armor on all the time.
Gotcha.
Hey, you and me
Because of
both.
skills.
Power users. Hey,
It wasn't on purpose.
Eldon, roll a dexterity save for me, please. And anybody who's watching on the Twitch feed knows what's going on, because you can see behind my GM screen.
Is this a magic-related roll?
It is not.
Perfect, okay. Just flat dex.
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Oh, saving throw, sorry, I misheard you. Let's see.
Yikes.
11, that's not terrible.
It's not terrible at all. Unless you happen to walk right into a gelatinous cube. In which case, and this thing just sucks you up like a big old thing of Jello.
Oh no.
On a failed save, the cube enters the creature space, although in this case you walked willingly
hold
into
on.
it, so...
Oh yes, I did.
Disadvantage on your dexterity saving throw, although even had you not had that, you failed it by 1. You take acid damage equal to 12 points.
And that's just an automatic reaction. There's nothing I can do to off that.
Unless you have some kind of reactionary, like elemental absorption, like a ring of elemental resistance in that respect.
Do you have the Ring of Evasion? Were you the one who got that?
No, I got the refueling one. Oh wait, no, I did get the Ring of Evasion. Hold on. Let Let me read this.
Yeah, it's like, I
forgot had
thought
that.
you got the Ring of Evasion. I was scrolling up in notes.
I do! I forgot I had that. Thank you. So I'll just read this again, tragic, especially for our listeners, if we have any today. Hello, if we do. The ring has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn when you fail a dex save throw while wearing it. You can use your reaction to expend one of its charges to succeed on that throw instead. So I'm going to use one of those charges to auto succeed.
Yeah! He just kind of does the Fred Flintstone, like stops in midair and his feet are like running for a second, and then there's like a little puff of smoke as he backs off the other way.
Guys, there's a giant jello!
Well, it has revealed itself, fortunately, and Judar's kind of like, that could have been me. Group initiative roll is not working. Okay, I'm gonna back out of here real quick, reset the API sandbox. Technical mumbo jumbo. Yep, scripts are currently disabled due to an error. Spinning up. Sandbox. Oh yeah, especially that one. Okay.
Don't feel bad about forgetting about that ring. I totally forgot I had my Cloak of Evasion when all those arrows came at me, so...
Oh no!
I just commend you on recognizing it as quickly as you did. Usually it's the kind of thing that, like, we're 3 rounds into the initiative and somebody's
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
crap!
wait, no, somebody got the Ring of Evasion. Somebody got it. Who got it? Yep, pretty sure it was you.
Okay, group initiative. How? There we go. Oh dear God, I got a -2 on my initiative with the cube.
Even the lights.
Oh, I need to roll.
That's fine. Oh no, I rolled for everybody.
Oh, you did?
I got the API to
Yeah,
finally
he
work
rolls.
correctly.
Got it.
That's usually how
Well, I just
drag a
rolled
box.
my initiative.
Yeah, you could remove the dancing lights, probably.
Yeah, I
Just
took
if you
those
want extra
out.
lights.
Eldon. Well, you got a 3 instead of a 4. It's not much different. I rolled you a 3, you rolled yourself a 2.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Let's get all of this into place. Turn order right there. Tuki has got the top spot with a 14. Judar is following that up with a 13. Kai, our Elven Ranger, with an 8. Asila with a 7 for once not going at the dead last spot. Gideon has a 6. Durlus a 5. Eldon a 3. And then my gelatinous cube a -2. So,
So it
Dom,
misses its first turn, right?
what's that?
It misses its first turn, right?
It
that
should,
negative?
right? Technically, it goes on an 18 next turn, right? Actually, no. We're gonna switch to Advanced D&D 2nd Edition rules. Now, all of a sudden, I'm going first.
Oof.
Oh.
What's your THAC0? Womp womp. Dom, why don't you take it away, my friend?
Okay, is there a check to learn about this thing that just appeared in front of me?
You can roll an Arcana check. It would take your action to do so as you try to recollect any possible bits of knowledge you've learned.
How does a 15 do me?
That's pretty respectable. Alright, so what you know about this thing is... Oh no, that's the Trask. Keep doing that. You have heard that they are incredibly slow, but they do tend to lie in wait, and they're nearly invisible if they stay motionless. You've also heard experienced adventurers and trackers kind of tell that they're able to determine the presence of a cube or oozes in the dungeon by the cleanliness of the dungeon around it. And this is kind of a picture-perfect example. This is an ancient ruins, and it is just spotless. Like, there's not even bone or anything to be found, just some loose pebbles on the floor. Obviously, Oh, go ahead.
When you get the chance, could I have my owl?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I need to add that back in. And otherwise, you know that it deals exclusively acid damage, and it cannot be, like, outwitted, essentially, in terms of hiding from it, because obviously it has no eyes, so it has some kind of blind sense or tremor sense. And you
Okay,
still have your move and your bonus.
Right. Actually, I think I'm just gonna kind of stay right there and let the tanks kind of hit it.
All right. Speaking of which, Judar, take it away.
Judah, are you there?
Yo, Cleve, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm gonna breathe on it. That's what up.
You gonna breathe
Does it?
on it?
Yeah. Does it get a dexterity save?
I believe
Like
that's how it works. I think you don't roll
Yeah.
an attack.
Right, but I mean, it's. I don't think it can move out of the way. That's what I mean.
Well, I guess I could roll a natural 20 and get a 16, but I don't see that happening. And that's exactly what I got. That's funny. Natural 20. I think it would still take half damage, though. Go ahead and post your dragon breath.
Reroll that silvery barbs.
Silvery bobs. 15-foot cone, definitely. Dexterity saving throw, definitely made it. Natural 20. Failed save, die 10 of the damage type. Increases at your next level. Once you use metallic breath weapon, can't do so. So what's your damage type? Metallic brass. I think that's isn't that acid?
That'd be fire.
Oh, it's fire. Good.
I'm pretty sure brass is fire.
Fire.
Yeah, also, reroll the nat 20, please.
Wait.
'Cause
No.
Yep, silvery
I
barbs.
mean, just do it twice in a row. Come on, twice in a row. No pressure.
No. I got 2 of them in a row. This thing is just gonna juke like all over the place. It's just gonna roll over like a die 6 and then flop over onto the other side.
Also, I'm giving the advantage. Who are the new people today?
Kai is our new player.
I'll give the advantage to Kai.
I only got an 8 on the second roll. That's not
Shame.
good. So roll the die 10, Judar. We got 6. Alrighty. bit of damage as this thing kind of melts under the heat of the fire. Still a lot of jello left to go, however. What's your next play there? You've got your bonus action and your move action.
I think I'm just going to move back.
All right. The tank's
Just
retreating.
FYI, Jugar, whatever you have going on in the background, we can hear it.
I thought that was the voices in my head. I hear voices in my head.
There's probably some of that. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, they're confirming it. So Kai, that brings it up to your turn. And how familiar are you with the 5e system?
I'm a little bit familiar with it.
All right. So just a refresher, you've got your move action, bonus action, and primary action here. And what would you like to do in whichever order?
I think I'll move next to Jugar.
Okay. Stepping on up 10 feet. And with the Roll20 character sheet, if you notice all over it, if you just hover your mouse over it, any of those abilities or attack blocks you can click on and it auto-populates the results into the chat log as we're seeing. So if you're going to make a weapon attack, for instance, just navigate to that weapon attack block near the top center of your sheet. Click on whatever weapon you're looking for, and Roll20 does all the rest. Well, a 10 is not that great, but this thing almost kind of moves into the attack because its armor class is a 6. It's just kind of naturally wobbling back and forth. Let's see if it has any resistances. It does, but not against that. The arrow strikes true, digs into the jello, and almost immediately starts melting under the acid that it is now snared in. And then one thing I always tell new players when they join, first and foremost, this little Roll20 cheat sheet that I created. This can be found in the handouts just underneath the character folder in the journal. Perhaps most importantly, the two bottom paragraphs, the very big one and the very small one. If you haven't already done it, the space saver for the virtual tabletop, click on the gear icon top right above your chat log. This goes for everybody. Audio video, click on that. Click on the video display and change the avatar size to names only, and that frees up a lot of space for you. And then additionally, I'm just going to do this to save a little bit of time. The lowercase I that you see above the chat log is our compendium. All of our items, spells, monsters, etc. can all be found in there. All characters begin with 3 potions of healing, and for flavor purposes, they are essentially patches instead of potions that you drink. And
Awesome.
house rule for potions is a bonus action to drink a healing potion instead of a full action, so it kind of allows characters to keep themselves in the fight a little bit longer, especially if we're short of healers, which I don't think we are tonight. We've got a bard and we've got another spellcaster and another spellcaster, so we might have some healing there, but otherwise that's a very quick tutorial there. We'll definitely cover more as you play.
Alrighty.
Do you want to do any additional movement? You can kind of bracket your movement around your attack, like move, attack, move if you wish, or do you want to stay up there?
I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Excellent. Westy, let's see what you got going with Asilatem.
Yep. So, just to confirm, there's some lights, like, right here or something, so the cube being right here, I should be able to see, correct?
Yes, I'm going to amend
Just-
that right now. Bing, bing,
Woo!
bing.
Okay.
And much like the dungeon on the Wednesday night campaign, these are all continual flame torches. So any of your characters may, if they wish, grab one of these.
I will be
Where's-
snagged.
where's the torch?
Don't worry. I'll be grabbing that torch.
Absolutely.
So...
Oh, poor Gale. Where's my
So I obviously did not finish my detect magic ritual. It's like, okay, well, so much for that. There's screaming. And I will go ahead and stand up because I assumed I was kind of sitting down, reading the book and doing that. So we'll stand up. I'm not really going to move anywhere. I'm just going to go ahead and launch a little lightning bolt at him. And nope. That'd be a nat 1.
Wow, you still hit its armor class, but due to the rules of the game, that is a miss.
That would be a miss. I was still. I kind of stumbled on a rock or something. I went a little high, like crap. And I'll just stick in the back there.
Sounds good. Okay, all of the torches are now controllable by all players, so once you're in position, any of you should be able to just grab one of those up and make use of its light if you so wish. Some of you have dark vision attached to your tokens, so may not be as necessary. Just keep in mind that dark vision is blacks and shades of grays, so if it's anything based on color, you might be a little bit like, I don't know. Gideon, what's happening with you, my friend?
I think I'm a good distance away. I think I'm good here. I'm gonna look at the gelatinous cube and go, "You wibbly wobbly, pathetic excuse for a dinner party dessert. How dare you be in our way?" Vicious mockery.
Oh, I love it.
DC 15 wisdom, please.
DC 15 wisdom, and I am thinking let's also the top left of your character sheet there, Gideon, inspiration box. Go ahead and click that. You're going to have an inspiration to use at a time of your choosing, and by the rules of inspiration, you can use that for yourself or another player. And because it's roll 20, it's not used before the die is cast, it's a reaction after the die is cast, so it's like win-win-win.
Nice.
Okay, DC 15 wisdom save. I got a good feeling about this. Oh boy! A 10.
Yeah, no, it's a 15 thing.
Alright, how much psychic damage is this thing taking? Four psychic. Alright. A little bit of something.
But it also has disadvantage on its next attack, which is the important part.
No! I'll just throw a red icon there to remind me of such.
And my owl will go in for the help action for the next person that is going to come after him.
Gotcha.
So, and it's going to fly back to me.
You're coming from the Tuesday night game, which is where I think I had your owl at. So let's see. Did you name the owl, or was it just owl?
I believe it's just owl. It was just
like
a
Owly
token.
McOwl wing or anything
Well,
like that.
I don't think I ever named it, but you could just give me a basic owl
Yeah,
you'd like.
We'll just have to create a new sheet for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's grab that.
Is Durlus here?
Yep.
Durlus, take that bardic inspiration.
Okay. Owl. Character sheet. This just your journal. See it, edit it, drag it to the tabletop, and if you so wish, you can rename it. There we go. Okay, so advantage for the next person, and Durlus, it is your turn.
I could run past friendly spaces, right? Like past Judar.
Correct. It does count as difficult terrain, so 2 squares for every one, but otherwise it's no problem.
Alright, I'm gonna run up and punch it really hard.
Oh, man. Whoa, there's an owl clone. Whoa, 25. Bam. Okay. We'll take that.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
No. Oh. Extra attack, and this thing is starting to hiss and sputter, which Durlus is kind of interpreting as its version of screaming under this assault.
And I'm gonna backhand it with some of my armor spikes too for my bonus action.
Oh boy. Whoa! Dice money tonight. Well, okay. 3 for 3 for, what was that, 16, 25 points of damage.
And I didn't even have to rage.
No, you didn't. Jeez. The dice were solid on both sides, too, even if you were to have disadvantage.
Would Durlus be under the effects of a long rest or no? Since we long rested? He wasn't here?
He would be, yes.
Okay. So you should make sure you take a long rest, because we had that whole fight at the elf encampment.
Yeah, if
And
he had
everything.
taken,
Well, yeah, I did.
if he had taken Durlus over to Wednesday night, then no. But since he has a different character for that night, then yes. All right, Eldon, the guy that started this whole thing, what's going on?
While this is happening over the last 6 seconds, I'm just screaming, standing in front of a gelatinous cube. It's been real eventful. So I'm gonna panic, because I don't want to be anywhere near this thing, because being bookish gnome, I have a vague sense of already of what something like this is. So is there any, like, perches or anything in this room I can, like, get up onto?
There's not, other than behind this thing, like there's this elevated platform back here that's a good 8-10 feet higher. If you're somehow able to vault yourself up to it, otherwise you gotta kind of do one of these here, take the long way around. Or
I'm gonna
teleport
go,
yourself.
Misty Step, and teleport
Okay.
back over here behind this thing.
All right. Right next to the
There we
pool
go.
of clear water. All right. And that's a bonus action. So what else you got?
Oh, it is! How lovely. It's hurting. I am miffed at this point, having just, narrowly avoided death. And I'm going to yell at the gelatinous cube. I bet you don't even taste good.
Oh no! Oh man, targeting my best saving throws. Why doesn't anybody go after my constitution? I'm gonna roll a con
I don't think any
save.
of us.
Oh! Natural 1 on my con save. Well, that natural 1 would have been my wisdom save, so instead of a 6, it's a -1.
Wow. That's funny. So he takes 3 damage. Whopping 3 damage. And that's my turn.
Sizzles a little bit more. Alright, and it is time for the cube itself. Fringe, can I get a dexterity save, please?
Ah, not again.
Hi there!
Oh, there's another one. Jesus.
At least you
I'm
didn't
over this.
teleport into it. That would have been hilarious. I was waiting for you to. No!
Yeah,
way!
oh.
No
Oh,
way!
You can use it though. You can use your thing as a reaction.
Ring. Second charge. Auto success.
Oh my gosh!
I am not.
Really
I am
unlucky.
not getting gelatinous cubed.
Wow. Okay. Well, it
Unless
can't-
you're saying that 2 nat 1s is just eliminating a reaction, but
No, not at all. Not at all. For the Friday night game, we're a little bit more tight to the rules. Then yeah, we're like that. But with the open tables, it's totally free. Okay, it cannot move into your space. It is going to just kind of whip out a little acidic pseudopod at you, which I don't imagine an 11 hits. So it's just going to kind of sizzle off of the stone steps right there. And it will approach even a little bit closer.
I'm gonna shriek and there's
And that's the gelatinous cube that got a mighty 2.99 on its initiative. Now for the one with the negative initiative. I guess we're just gonna try to steamroll right into the collective of 3 right here. So for Kai, Judar, and Durlus, that will be dexterity saving throws DC 12, please. Uh-oh. Nice. Damn! So...
Can I use
Kai-
the Bardic Inspiration on that one?
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
not
trying to
supposed to
figure
drink
that
it?
one out.
The Bardic Inspiration can be used. And then, who
but it
else
may
was
not be enough though.
Right. Who else was asking?
Oh, I was actually trying to figure
Right.
out how to fix the dice to a DC 12 on here.
Oh no, you're good. The DC 12 is just what we all know. You did perfect. You rolled the dex save, and you got a 17, so you beat the DC.
Oh, okay, I get one now. Sorry.
How much is the
Oh, no, you're
Bardic
good.
Inspiration for?
So the Bardic Inspiration should be a D6, I believe, but it also gives you temporary hit points when you use it for a saving throw.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, an 11. This only goes to 11.
But you also get 5, 6, 7, 9 temporary hit points as well.
All right.
All
So
right, still worth it.
for Kai, you can move yourself either left or northeast to get to one of those free squares because you juked out of the way. For Judar and Durlus, however, we are looking at an engulf, failed saves. Yep. Oh, and I guess on a successful save, you choose to be pushed 5 feet back, so it's not necessarily a juke. It's just kind of like this thing kind of pushes you aside. If you do not get pushed aside, then you are absorbed. On a failed save, the cube enters the space. Each of you are looking at... Actually, I'm going to roll separate for each. No, that doesn't make sense. So both of you take 7 acid. You are restrained and cannot breathe. And you will additionally take acid damage at the start of each of the cube's turns going forward, assuming it has another turn. An engulfed creature can try to escape by taking an action to make a DC 12 strength check. This would essentially replace your attacks for that turn, unless you have action surge or something. On a success, the creature escapes, enters a space of its choice within 5 feet of the cube. So that concludes the turn there for the gelatinous cubes. And the first half of our show here, I'm going to send us to the BRB screen. I'm going to go out and smoke real quick, and I'll be back in about 5-6 minutes. Kick it off with round 2. Are you with us?
Look at me having to save Durlis' ass again, just like old times.
I'm covered in spikes and the thing just ate me. I feel like this is going to suck more for it.
Probably a combination.
Oh, it definitely will once I pull you out of that with the Thorn Whip.
I was seriously thinking about lightning luring somebody, but I was like, I don't know. It's 2d8. I think we can probably kill this thing before they take more damage.
That's true.
So, I mean, even if they're in it, they can still attack.
And yeah, Dom, apparently, rules as written, you can technically grapple the gelatinous cubes. They're not immune to it.
Today I learned.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, that's one that doesn't make sense.
Just grapple the gelatinous cube and powerbomb it.
I'll grapple it from the inside.
I mean, at that point, are you just walking into its space, though, and engulfing yourself? Like, that's a weird one. Because technically, when you do grapple, you're not in the same space, even though you would be, like, right next to each other.
Weirdly, grappling, like, the whole rules around it, it doesn't really specify much about, like, where the enemy is positioned. Especially, like, when you move, because you can move while grappling things.
Yeah, you have reduced movement speed because you're grappling them, but...
Yeah, but it doesn't specify where the enemies go. I mean, you know, you could probably, you know, figure out that they probably get dragged behind you, but it doesn't say that. And also, you can grapple as many creatures at the same time as you want. There's no limit.
Yeah, as long as you keep making the checks, you're good. You just got a whole bunch of creatures next to you.
It's so dumb.
Headlock 20 goblins as a Goliath or something. I mean, yeah, you got 20 goblins like right next to you stabbing at you, but hey, you got 20 goblins headlocked. That only goes so well.
I'm a barbarian. I could take it.
In the army, we were doing combatives, and I don't know how the hell it ended up like that, but I had, like, we were just doing floor mat combatives, so it's just massive free-for-alls and everything, and everyone was always going for rear naked chokes on you, because you're going to tap out real quick if somebody gets your neck. And somehow somebody came up behind me. I swung them off to my side. I got them in a weird headlock with their body going alongside mine. Somebody else tried that. I swung them around. I had two people in headlocks. Both of my arms are locked up. I leg lock them to where our legs aren't moving, so they're essentially tied or grappled to me. I can't do anything, so the third person that comes up starts choking me out, but it's like, I don't know what to do. I only have two arms. I can't grapple anyone else. It's like, yeah, you can grapple a lot of people, but at a certain point, it just becomes diminishing returns because you can't do anything except for grapple them. At least in the real world. Obviously, D&D has weird mechanics and stuff that is like, What happens when?
Yeah, I need a free hand in order to start a grapple, but I don't need a free hand to keep a grapple.
Yeah, just transfer the goblin in the goblin scenario. Just keep transferring them to the one arm. Just more and more necks, like in your giant arm.
Is there seriously no rule about how many creatures you can have grappled?
No, if I went to a town and just started grappling peasants, I could have a chain of like 100 peasants.
Yeah, I don't know that there is. It's I think realistically speaking, though, you can only grapple I would have to think that it becomes much harder. Like you're rolling at disadvantage in the grapple checks, and then eventually like disadvantage minus the number of entities you're grappling.
Yeah, if we want to homebrew it, it would make more sense.
Yeah. I mean, to make it realistic, but rules as it's like, yeah, that's a weird one. It's a weird scenario.
I feel like most DMs would just like veto that after like 2 people if you're only having 2
almost
arms.
certainly.
Yeah. You can get away with it for one drunken tavern brawl, and that's it.
I grappled the entire bar.
No. You grapple the bar.
That too.
I mean, grappling the bar is just end of the night passing out on it, right?
Yeah, but now it can't move.
Fair.
And then I use my second action to knock it prone.
And since you have taken sun damage, don't forget you have that Amulet of the Drunkard. Speaking of bar.
Yeah, nobody's got any booze, though.
Well, I'm not giving you my booze. That's for sure. You also said you
don't have any booze.
Yeah,
no. What you have is
yeah. Fair enough. In that essence, you are correct. I do not.
I have 6 flasks of questionable contents if you wish to try one.
What's up?
Welcome back.
I hear all this
It was
talk
funny.
about grappling taverns and bars and stuff. I'm responding in the Twitch chat there. I think it's just best if you try to grapple the planet, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, grapple!
Well, I mean, if we're going off of like Marvel, the planet can have a physical human form, so
sure.
you technically could grapple a planet.
I wonder what his strength modifier is.
Yeah,
Especially if your name is Hal.
Knowing 5e, it's probably capped off at plus 10. Crap!
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh yeah, 10th level characters just like, I'm gonna grab this mountain here that I think is rooted pretty deep and just see if I can fling this planet at the Tarrasque. But the Tarrasque is on the I don't care. Alright. Hey, Tuki, let's take it away.
Okay. Is there room to like fly over the gelatinous cube?
There's not. It perfectly is wedged in the only way in or out of this room, short of going back through the watery tunnel right here.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
So I'm the only one that's not technically stuck, but at the same time, there's potentially another 2 gelatinous cubes in this room. I feel like.
I mean, nobody said, "Hey, let me do something and wait." Nobody said that.
The gnome saw potential knowledge and stopped listening.
There's your con save.
All right. The gelatinous cube gives a bow of appreciation before rolling its mighty 22. Half damage. Okay. Little did you know it's a rare gelatinous cube and it shifts to its original form. Just kidding.
Seems like
Are
the
your
easiest
rolls
air
showing
for-
up in the chat?
What's up?
I know that would freak out Tookie Tookie more than just seeing the gelatinous cube.
I just want to see 5-foot radius. Yes. I'm kind of thinking that's going to hit all of us right there, actually.
Yeah, but we have the gelatinous cube to shade us from the worst of it.
Well, roll the con save nonetheless. Let's see what we're looking at.
I'm gonna say, I think I should be able to pick a corner there to keep it away from them.
That's true. The radius, though, might still spill it out into them regardless, because if you pick a corner too close to here, then you're hitting Gideon and possibly more. Other side, yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just but a weed lad, please no.
He doesn't have to target the cube. He just targets the center of the circle.
Correct, it's a point, not necessarily a creature. I was assuming he was targeting the center of the cube. My mistake. Anything else there, Dom?
No, I moved, cast a spell. I think that is probably... Yeah, that should be it.
Alright, Judar. You cannot breathe, you are restrained. What's your play?
Got a question. Can I exhale? Like fire?
I'm guessing not, because it's technically a breath weapon. And part of it is the breathe in, yeah? Technically, you can still attack with your weapon even though you're restrained, it's just at disadvantage.
Just an idea.
For show.
Do I do the save at the beginning or at the end of my turn?
If you want to try to break free, it will take your action to do so. It's a strength check or athletics check if you are trained in such. Excellent. So you can... I guess you got 3 choices, northwest, northeast, or east. For your escape square, and then you would also have, very true, Westy points out there. You would also have bonus action and move action following that.
I don't know who I'd be. Would everything we built just turn to broken leaves? I don't think about it.
I think that's all I can do. So, end of turn.
Excellent. And Kai, that will bring it over to you.
Walking out that door. Never hearing me talk to myself in the morning anymore. Would it all just turn and turn and
Alright, so, I guess I might just end up losing another arrow.
Alright. Even with, I think, disadvantage for shooting at adjacent square, the AC of this thing is just horrendous. So, yes, indeed, another arrow sinks deep in there, and you watch some of your lovingly handcrafted work just go burned up in acid.
Yeah, it kind of sucks when you don't have those kind of spells.
Any move or bonus for you, or you want to stay there?
I think I might move back just a smidge.
Alright. Step over into the same square as Tuki. Technically, this little light is not here on your right side.
Yeah, that's not there.
Right. Well, Westy, what's happening?
We'll shift over here a little bit, just to kind of give myself a theoretically easier sense of hitting it, and we'll try what we did before again. Oops, helps if I do the right thing.
I like a strength save.
There we go.
Geez.
15 to hit for 18 damage.
Oh.
Anyone order fried cube?
And that'll be my turn.
And Durlus feels a little bit of static shock trapped inside of this thing as well while it's taking all this electric damage. And when he comes out, he's going to have a pretty wicked fro with his hair and beard there. Just
Tingly.
completely. Gideon.
Hello there. Gelatinous cube. You seem more like a gelatinous fool. And vicious mockery again.
Oh,
a
wow.
five.
This time it is prepared for the vicious barb and rolls a natural 20 on its wisdom save.
I'm not going to use my reaction because it is only a d4. And my bird's going to give Durlus some advantage and then get back the Slivi.
Alright. And Durlus, that is over to you.
I mean, I'm inside it and I'm covered in spikes, so I guess I'm just gonna start like punching around me.
Very good. Attacks are a disadvantage because of the restraint, but that wouldn't have mattered last round. Let's see how you do this turn. A 12 is a hit. A 10 is a hit. And hold right there as you have successfully disapparated this thing from within, and it just puddles at your feet as you take a little bit more of stinging acid, not damage, just narrative, as it just kind of rolls down your form, and the rest of you kind of behold Durlus standing there almost like Drax after he gets out of the worm. I vanquished it single-handedly.
So the first one's actually a nat 20 because I gave him the help action.
He would have been
Gotcha.
at disadvantage though.
Right, evens
Yeah,
out.
it was normal.
Huzzah.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Well, there goes the one gelatinous cube, one to go.
I forget, is it an action or a bonus action to use healing potions?
Bonus action.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
did you-
actually, no, I'm good. I got temporary hit points, so I'm good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't mean to see your hit point bar down. You still have your move action though, if you want to proceed into the chamber or back for whatever reason.
Yeah, I guess I'll go run up to the next one.
All right. Oh, silly me. Didn't even notice the stairs right there in front of you. Yeah, you gotta go the long way around. All right. Charges right on up. Ready for the next turn. Eldon. Now you got a little bit of support here.
Yay! So, am I within reach of this cube?
Oh, definitely.
That's a problem. So if I move, it's going to be a problem.
Unless you use your action to disengage, yeah.
In that case, I think I'm just gonna stay for the moment. And
I'm gonna grapple it.
Can't do that. And that would not go well for me. I'm a little 3-foot gnome. Because this one has not been hurt yet, so I won't do that. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go firebolt.
Firebolt. Firebolt. That is a hit. And a successful delivering of damage there.
That's my move. My turn. Can't do anything else right now.
Okay, well, you know what this thing is doing. I think actually, this time around, let's take a pseudopod at Durlus. And unless a 6 hits you,
Nope.
and we'll slide right into your squares there and prompt another pair of dexterity saving throws.
Oh, me too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh!
Let's see if this one works.
Well,
Come on. Oh, come on.
since I see it coming, I get advantage on it because of danger sense.
Post the danger sense. Yep, effects you can see, such as traps and spells. I don't see why not. So yes, indeed. You can get pushed 5 feet away from it. North, I guess north is really the only square because northwest is going to push you into the pillar. And 3d6 acid damage. Are you going to burn the last charge?
I'm gonna use my last charge.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna use it.
Wow.
I'm not gonna cube.
Alright.
This poor little gnome's gonna have PTSD after this.
Maybe they'll learn a lesson.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself 5 feet. I guess you're getting pushed either north or off of the ledge to the west or down the stairs to the southwest.
I want to go off the platform.
Alright. Roll an athletics check in response to that, since you're technically getting pushed off.
That is fine. I can live with that. Athletics. I can find it. There you are.
Oh yeah.
Hey, wow.
My ankle. Hurt my ankle. 6 points of damage. Yeah, long ago, apparently Arnold broke his leg while he was skiing, and my friend Justin and I were talking about it. You're like, you know what that sounded like, right? I broke my damn leg. All right, Tuki, that's back over to you, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to move my moonbeam to the back corner over here so that I can get the cube. And so the cube's got to make another con save. And then... I'm going to move Tuki right there.
Con save was a 13 this time around.
I believe my DC is 14. Going up to check the spell. Yeah. Oh no. Hold on.
Thought that was going to be
What?
close.
Yeah, it's 14. So
Nice.
2d10 damage.
That's 9 radiant.
Radiant damage.
Alright. And this thing is starting to sizzle and sputter and steam just like the last one. Keep at it, and this thing should be pounded away into a pile of, into a puddle of nothing in no time. And Judar, that's over to you.
I'm gonna rush in with my battle axe, and if I hit, I'm gonna smite him. Thunderous smite.
Nice. Going AC/DC on him. Thunder. Got yourself a nice flank there with, well, Eldon's too short to provide the flank. Damn it, if you're somehow able to move another 10, 15 feet and get around the south side of it, though, you can flank it with Durlus and get the advantage. I don't know if you have that much move.
I got 30. I think I shot my wad, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it does only have a 6 AC, so... I'm sure you'll hit it. There you go. And add in the smite. Woo! Even 20. Hit me. I also like to live dangerously. Well, there you go. And we'll pass it back over to Kai up here.
I don't think I've used any spells since our
You are correct. That would have been your first one.
Alright, so I'm gonna move myself up closer to Tuki Tuki. Alright, and... Does anybody need any healing?
This guy right here, I'm down like 40-something hit points. Help!
I don't think we want to heal the Gelatinous Cube.
Heal the cube. Heal the cube. Otherwise, so far, if Kai's looking around, she can probably just make out the gnome around the corner of the platform here. He's just a little injured, holding a injured ankle. Otherwise, everybody else looks to be at full health.
Yeah. It's a little too far away.
Very true. Limp yourself over here, get some healing.
Yeah, if you want healing, come on over. I guess I'll just go ahead and shoot it again with the longbow. I need to get something good. Wait, wrong one. There we are.
See, automatic piercing damage doesn't even have to roll. Damn. Alright, another arrow is true, and another arrow is evaporated.
And I think that does it for me right now.
Sounds good. Alright, Asila Tim.
Yep.
Nice.
I clearly see this guy. worked before, so we'll do it again. It did not work. It worked the way it did the first time.
It's because you.
Although
don't
he's
see
just
it.
disappeared.
That's
He
because
just
you
disappeared.
don't see it. That just you came off a little too cocky there. So I was like, well, I'm gonna activate my invisibility cloak.
Darn you, Nat Ones!
Hey, Ben joined us. How long you been here, dude?
I also pull the cat that I thought I had pulled out previously from the bag and launch it right next to the gelatinous cube as a bonus action. He literally just joined us.
Just the optics of that are hilarious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I say let's get Ben right into the action. Welcome, brother. How you doing today, man?
I'm alright. Sorry, I was sleeping.
No worries,
All
man.
good, all good.
Open table, man. Open table.
I think he's the cat, not Talon.
I think he's Talon.
Oh, was he
No,
Talon?
I'm Talon. Did you
Oh.
give me? Did you give me the 2 character sheets I needed, Dan?
I can certainly do so right now. I'm just gonna do it real quick.
And we are level 5,
4.
4.
Or...
Some characters are different.
It
like
varies. It varies. The
Dusty's
party
taken-
level is 4.
Yeah. Dusty's all over the place, and Durlis got a bonus level for a bonus opportunity. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the pre-gen names on these bends. So you are getting Acibrain Creocula and Fravoge Leprobra. And have it that as you will. And I rolled a 5 for your initiative, so you're actually coming up here in just a moment. I have thrown your character off to the right side of the current battle. For those who need a reminder, this is what Ben's character roughly looks like. And we did some character intros, re-intros earlier, so give us a introduction for your character if you would here, Ben, please. Actually, let's do Gideon's turn, and then we'll do your character intro, because you're right after that.
Alright, cool. Alright, so the one Gelatinous Cube is down, right?
Oh, yeah.
And apparently my party is facing some form of atrocity on the other side of this. So I'm gonna waddle over here. 10. Ah, I see. Listen here, you you sleazy gelatinous cube. You shall not take care of my party. What you see here is the greatest piece of work that has ever been seen. And I just strum on my lute, and, and I'm going to essentially, by the cringe alone, vicious mockery him.
Oh man, he's playing D sharp F flat. Oh, it's hideous. Oh, well, it's not the greatest damage, but this thing does seem to recoil from the abhorrent sound that Gideon produces.
Absolutely. And has Eldon been getting his ass beat by this thing a lot?
Well, it's threatened him numerous times, but thanks to his magic item, he's been able to save himself not once, not twice, but thrice.
This is a lucky gnome.
You've probably just heard a lot of, oh! Ah! Oh god!
Eldon, do better. Don't get murdered. And it's just bardic inspiration.
Do better.
So how does that work? Do I need to add something somewhere?
Well, let me throw a little music icon on your character just in case you don't use it immediately. refresher or introduction, the icons can be found if you click your token, open up that little circle below it, and you'll just see a whole bunch of icons. Hover over it with your mouse, it shows you what they are supposed to represent. We don't necessarily always use exactly because they're kind of hard to find sometimes. But some of them are useful, especially if you're playing a flying character like Tuki Tuki. Like halfway down, you'll see the wings with the different elevation markers on them. And in this case, the music note is generally pretty easy to find for inspiration. So there you go, Fringe.
And my owl will give advantage to the next person, and then just kind of leave.
Wouldn't
You don't
do
want
that
to-
before.
And Ben, tell us about your character, please. And then take your turn.
Ben?
Alright, so he's a ranger. Some of you may have remembered he has a wolf companion that follows him around. He doesn't. The wolf stays out of combat though. He's just basically like a hunting pet. And yeah, you might notice some changes after the level ups coming in. And he has like animalistic features in his face that you notice. So he's not quite human, but for the most part he is.
Very cool.
For some reason, I thought you were playing the cat character from last session.
Yeah, that's Drist.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
Gotcha.
I
Yep.
don't see nothing but blackness.
darkness impersonating me. Do you have dark vision?
I'm not sure.
That's a good answer.
Also move, because you should
Yes,
see lots
I
of
do.
lights.
I do have dark vision.
Okay. Well, you should be good to see now. If you are not, usual page reload should fix that malady. And take it away. And Durlis is on deck.
Oh shit. Cube in front of me.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. You can see Kai's arrows inside of there.
Alrighty. Is there any way that I could get around to the other side of the thing, or would it like take a attack of opportunity on that?
Hold up just a moment, though. You're on deck after Ben. To answer your question, though, you can technically run circles around monsters, and they almost always never get attacks of opportunity on you. It's only when you
my bad.
leave
Gotcha.
their threatened area.
So I will throw up a mark on that creature,
Okay.
and I'll shoot it with my longbow.
All right. Definite hit. Another arrow that becomes a victim of the acidic body of the gelatinous cube.
And that'll be my turn for now. Oh wait, I forgot the D6 for the hunter's mark. So another 4 points of damage.
Okay. Very cool. Durlis, take it away.
Alright, so I'm going to circle around to the south side of it.
All right. Pool of water is not deep enough to impose any kind of movement penalty, just a light clear splash. And if you can move one more to the left, you got a perfect flank with Judar there. There you go.
Yep, I got movement. And I'm going to start wailing on it.
All right. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh! Look at that hit point bar drop. Come on, nat one. That ain't a nat one. Ugh! Oh boy. Well, it It's got just a little bitty bit of hit points left.
And I'll take a free action to spit on it.
And it pushes it back 10 feet off of the ledge, and it breaks its neck. Oh, wait a minute. Eldon, never has a prime opportunity been better presented to you for revenge. These things have tormented you for the last hour. It's your turn.
If only Vicious Mockery wasn't a D4.
It is a D4.
So, because this one's hurt and I know it's been hurt, I'm gonna point at this cube, and as I do, you hear a deep thrumming of a bell, of a big bell. Oh, it's a 4 anyway.
Oh, damn, is it a charisma
Lovely.
save or a wisdom save? Wisdom save.
Did I set this up right? I had to add it manually because it wasn't working right. It is wisdom. I'm sorry. Let me fix that.
No worries. Let me
2
open
seconds.
up your sheet here and see if I can make an adjustment.
There we go. That should fix the one. Fix the other one.
Save.
Okay. Do you want me to redo it?
No, you're good. And of course, the thing rolls a natural Oh, nope. A 9 on its wisdom save.
Fail.
So it takes 4 points of damage, which is exactly what it had.
Yes!
I was worried if you did the Vicious Mockery. I was like, oh, you're going to need to roll max damage on that. But this, somewhere close to minimum, was just good enough. And that's going to drop us instantly out of the initiative. The map is yours again to wander as you will. We can see a couple of doors to the left. It's actually a double door, but they do seem to each have their own handle to open individually. Another door to the south, in addition to what appears to be... Is that a treasure chest?
Please don't touch anything. Let's see if what is magical and what isn't, please.
I'm going to touch everything.
Although I will grab this torch. And then I'm going to start casting Detect Magic.
My owl's definitely taking that torch. That is not
I'm gonna start washing off all the gelatinous cube bits that are stuck all over me.
Maybe someone should tie up the gnome.
Har har. Let's
I'm
search
bored.
the room. I learned my lesson this time at least.
I don't know if I used the wrong token for the treasure chest on the left, or what the case is, but regardless, it is a closed chest. I guess it just doesn't have the same lid as the one on the right.
Yeah, they both look... The left one looks open and empty. The right one looks like it has a lid.
Right. This one here, however, all the way on the east side. Let me just double check if I've set that one up correctly. That is indeed an open chest, and it looks like somebody's already gone through and gotten the goodies.
I'm just gonna start shit talking all the chests, in case of emergency. While I cannot target a chest with Vicious Mockery, if it's not a chest, I'm just like, hey, fuck you. If you are not what I think you are, fuck you.
Oh,
I ain't gonna get eaten by a chest today.
That's a very interesting way of figuring out a potential mimic, and fortunately in this case, that does not appear to be the case.
Oh, thank God.
Just keep in mind, it's a little difficult to tell with the map. The doorway over here on this side, right here, Oh, nope, I'm mistaken. It's good. Proceed as you will. Get my maps mixed up.
Can I do a either investigation or perception to see if there's anything hidden or if there's any like treasures we're not picking up on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. I'm gonna have my owl give me advantage, and is it perception or investigation?
This would be general perception.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Woo, look at us rocking with 9 viewers here. Best Monday stream yet, or highest one, I should say. Not just talking about myself.
Only a 14.
A 14, still respectable, but nothing untoward.
I want to add a d6.
Alright, let's see if that changes anything. Still the same. If everything is as it appears to be, none of the chests appear to be mimics, and you've all been in here just long enough and spread yourselves out enough that if there were another gelatinous cube in here, you probably would have found it by now. They're not known to kind of like hide as people are standing nearby. Like once you're in here, it's probably gonna come out and get you.
Fair enough. Are these chests locked at all?
That would be an investigation check once we are up next to the chest itself.
So I want to move down to the left one, and I want to check that one.
I'm gonna thump the chest with my battle
Please don't
axe.
touch things.
Oh, it's always so tough trying to be the sensible one. Okay, let's just see. Oh, it's playing the same song in a row. Play that same song again. Well, thumping the chest right there. Roll a Constitution save, Judar.
Oh no.
Hey, Radio Free Covenant. Welcome. Are you with us? That's going to be 12 points of electrical damage as Judar taps his metal axe onto the metal chest and perfectly channels that electricity right into himself. Give me more, that tickles.
Please be careful.
And just looking up from my book, I warned you.
I'm gonna not do anything. I'm gonna stand back over here because I touch things and things don't work. So I'm not gonna touch things for now.
Judar snarls at him.
Yowie wowie. A gift sub from Radio Free Covenant to the Noble Thief. Watching the stream, ad-free primo time. Are you with us? Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate the love. I don't think it's showing up on the stream itself right now. I have I set up a sub and followers goal here, but it looks like I did it incorrect. Oh no, it's showing right there.
No, we see it. It's
Yeah,
just
once you
below.
gifted it.
It's below.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Making some progress. Love it. Appreciate the love, friends. So yes, proceed. Judar has found an obvious trap. Maybe it's a once set off and it's done. Maybe it's not.
Can I do an investigation / arcana on these chests?
Yes. Fire
Again.
away.
Advantage and guidance.
Okay. Whew.
Score.
Both chests are locked and both chests are magically trapped with a powerful magical effect that seems to have a permanence upon it, i.e., unless this magic is dispelled or the chest is opened, the trap is just going to keep setting off endlessly.
Splash some water on it.
Please don't touch it at all. It's a very potent spell on this. I can indeed set it off, but I'm going to need people to get away from it, please.
Say no more! I'm gonna dip to our side of the room and hide. Actually, I don't even need to crouch. I'm just standing over here next to the stairs and you can't even see me because the stage is so tall.
I'm gonna be hiding behind like this pillar thing that's here, and I'm gonna cast one of these bad boys.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna open it up with the mage hand. It'll probably dissipate my mage hand, but it should unlock the magic. Before I do that, I'm going to tell Zerlis, can you get out of the water, please? Because it shoots forward. You might die.
It happens, it happens. Still just cleaning off his armor.
I am glad that you are so confident. And with that, I'm giving you Bardic Inspiration.
Well, the magic on this chest is a thunder magic that just lets out a sonic boom that instantly dissipates the mage hand. And the mage hand tries to open the chest, but it is locked.
With the nat 20, do I know if there's a amount of time it needs to recharge?
Your guess would be, with the potency of this magic, if not instantaneous, near instantaneous, like one die 2 rounds.
Damn. Then I'm going to run and try to unlock it with some thieves' tools.
Okay.
I'm also going to take a sip of the water while I'm washing it off.
If I have that little amount of time, Al's going to be there for moral support.
Alright. And roll
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so fucking much.
Yeah, as you go up to touch the chest. Oh no! Well, thankfully you got the advantage.
Yeah, I'm a halfling. That's a nat 20. Thank you very much.
Yeah, lucky halfling. You only take 5 points of thunder damage instead of 11. And now's your chance. Try to unlock those. Try to unlock this thing.
Alright.
Very nice. Okay, let's get in here, and I think it will be easier if I take the chest. Oh, sure enough, I see what happened now. We have a couple interesting things here. And literally only a couple. There are no coins, there are no gems, there are no magical weapons. There is a silver chalice.
Can I do an Arcana check on the chalice?
And
Or-
a strange painting of a riverside keep. And that would actually... Let's see if what everybody else is doing here real quick.
I'm just casting my detect magic ritual.
Back minutes. Anybody else doing anything right now?
I want to come up closer because I feel like the danger has abated, but I'm still going to be hiding behind this pole.
I took a drink from the water I'm in. Not sure if that matters.
It's.
Are you still trying to clean?
A bit of both.
Okay. Press the digitation. You're clean.
It's very clear water, but it is not tasty at all. It's very repulsive.
I've had worse.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead with that there.
Cool.
Arcana check.
21. Yay, halfway.
Nice. Do you even bad roll, bro?
I do if I mess up hard enough.
Not with advantage, he doesn't.
It's true.
Well, the painting is a complete mystery. You kind of look at it for a few minutes, and there's something compelling and alluring about it, but it doesn't really register in any of your knowledge. The chalice is definitely something familiar, but you feel like you're probably going to need to spend maybe a long rest with this thing, just kind of going over any notes you have, trying to jog your memory, see if anything comes to mind, because it sounds familiar, it looks familiar, just not, it doesn't ring a bell at this instance.
I'm going to just look at everyone. Does anybody have the ability to open up chests? The other one might be painful.
If you give me
I can
time,
pry it
I
open.
will know what it is.
Okay, I'll give you time. Well, I kind of whimper in the corner, and I'm gonna ritually cast my own spell. Specifically this one.
Gotcha.
As I lick my wounds and eat more good berries, like a sad little halfling in the corner with these items.
You do have the component for that, right? It's a rare one.
Yes, I believe so.
You have 100 GP Pearl?
I have over 100 gold, but I have used that in the interim.
Very nice. Definitely 10 minutes has passed at this point, so take
Alright.
it away.
So, I will... So, first off, that's not what I wanted to move. Is there anything magical in the room? So these are ever-burning lanterns, it seems like, correct?
That is correct.
And is there anything other than the chest, the two chests that are magical in this area?
Not the water itself, but the pool.
Oh, the pool is magical.
Yeah, like the stone itself, even the steps leading up to it, has a permanence cast upon it.
What type of magic is that?
It most strongly resonates with conjuration.
That's a problem.
I'd stay out of the pool. That's a summoning pool, most likely.
Tastes like shit.
Somebody's been drinking it.
Maybe if I
So-
drink it all, nothing will happen. They can't summon nothing.
That just might work.
So, what kind of magic is on this chest since it's the one that's not been opened?
That is evocation abjuration. Appears to be a combo of both only because it triggers when touched, i.e. abjuration.
The consistency is the abjuration, the evocation is the damage touch kind of
Correct.
thing?
Correct.
Okay. Does it look like it's all one kind of advanced spell then, such that a dispel of the chest should disable it?
That is correct.
Okay. And having kind of seen Judar pull it open, it was this one's locked as well, right? Looking at it. Does it look locked?
Roll identify. It does have a key pull for it, so it's possible.
Investigation?
Yes. It's definitely locked.
Okay.
We have that special key.
Is there a key around?
No,
We-
nobody
we-
found
There's
the
a
key.
whole other room over there to the right.
There was a special key we had before.
You have the key, I believe, Gideon, that
Oh.
for the enlarged small thing.
Mm.
Um,
Would this work?
looking at the key he has in this keyhole, do they match up or no?
Not at all.
Okay. Looking at the chalice, and I assume the painting has nothing to do with unlocking it because there's a keyhole. But does the chalice somehow match up to the keyhole?
It does not.
Okay, so I could expend magic on this, but there does appear to be a mundane way of opening this. So I suggest we leave it for now. We will be back through here. Let's find this key, because that will open this for us. Looking at the paint, I don't know how big this painting is. That Gideon pulled out. Is the painting itself magical?
That painting is all kinds of magical.
Is it a specific school of magical, or
That is
just
an,
all sorts of crazy shit going on there?
That's an illusion.
Hey Dan,
Yeah.
is there a I'll go check the remains of the cubes. Are there any keys in the goop that's remaining of the cubes?
The only metal you find are the tiny fragments of arrowheads that you and Kai shot into them.
Okay.
I go over to Gideon, and because I could see the magic of the illusion and everything from where I was at.
Right.
Can I see this painting, please?
Just keep in
Could you
mind
pull it up?
also that you didn't have a key for the first one, and Gideon just kind of lockpicked it open. So
Correct.
Yes, of course. I'm currently doing the chalice was magical as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking care of the chalice. If you could do the painting.
Yes. With the painting, is it can I look at it to see how it's illusioned? Like, what is it trying to hide? Can I see that?
Roll investigation again. Up arrow, enter.
An illusion. What are you hiding?
21.
There is something to this. Now that should think of it. It must be a charisma save from you.
Not very good. Oh,
And the painting falls to the floor, and a Silatem just kind of vanishes.
Uh-oh.
Can I do a silvery barbs to try to help?
Roll
Technically,
a
he could give-
perception. Roll a perception,
Yeah.
because you're kind of absorbed with the chalice at the moment.
Who's there?
technically he could give me advantage, and then it would be a 15 unless it's a reroll.
I don't wanna. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, you're dead. Whoa, what the heck is that? And yeah, go ahead and trigger the silvery barbs, which is a reroll.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the last advantage stands at 15, if that's enough.
All right, let's rewind this for a quick moment here, and Asilatim gazes deeply into the painting. Something is definitely here. And the painting falls to the floor, and Asilatim vanishes.
Well,
Oh no.
So I vanish, you said, right?
That is correct. I'm gonna
Okay.
kind of put you in a stasis here for a moment while
That's
we
fine.
see.
That's fine. Others can do as they will. I'll learn.
Judar sees him disappear and walks over to investigate.
I like the sound of that. Roll and investigate. If you're investigating the painting.
Yes.
Roll that investigate then. Well, you're looking at the painting. Do you pick it up, touch it?
I did something stupid once. I'm not doing it again.
Please don't touch it.
Well, you're looking at it from like 7 feet away-ish as we're kind of looking at it there on the map, and you just kind of look at the rest of the group and shrug. You're like, I don't see what happened. I don't see a Coelatim like trapped in there like, help, get me out of here. But you also don't see like what it is that he saw that drug him into the painting or dissipated him from the scene entirely.
Fucking wizards always doing weird wizard shit.
Something happened to him.
Go, we're missing somebody that disappeared.
Is anybody arcanely attuned? Does anybody know better than I? Please, somebody else.
Hey, Duras, why don't you come over and touch it?
Duras.
Oh.
I'm gonna come over here to the stairs. I want to try investigating it.
All right. Are you picking it up?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna look at it.
I was gonna give
from a
us
distance.
As a note, it was already picked up because it had to be removed from the chest. So
Yeah, somebody had picked it
Yeah,
up, and then it's like
it was
sitting-
already out of the chest.
How about
so
that?
I was the second person to pick it up.
For sure, yeah. Gideon definitely took it out of the chest, I'm assuming, but there was nothing
Yeah.
untoward when he just kind of did a casual investigation of it. But when you saw the amount of magic on it and picked it up and kind of peered deeper, something happened.
And as a note, I did say illusion, correct?
Oh, you did.
Yeah, okay.
Now, Eldon is kind of drawn into something deeper in the painting, almost like one of those old 3D paintings that you got to kind of see past the picture. And that's going to prompt a charisma save from you as well.
So, question. As a bit of a side note. So, I have known cunning. Cannot talk today. You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. And then my Spellguard shield, while holding, which I have been, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and spell attacks have disadvantage against you. So between the Spellguard shield and Gnome Cunning, does that give me double advantage? Does that stack?
There's only one effect that stacks for like a triple advantage, which I believe is the combination of a number of feats and like triple multi-class, and it's basically like an elf archer subtype. I only discovered it a few weeks ago. I think if you scroll up into the memes,
Elven accuracy plus
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
that
if
lets
you
you
scroll
do
up into the
triple.
memes like 3 weeks ago, you'll see it. But essentially, disadvantage never double stacks, and advantage never double stacks like 99% of the time.
Shame, because that would be cool. Okay, regardless, I still have advantage.
Just roll. Come on.
Charisma.
Join me.
Ooh, Charisma's a +5 too for me.
Charisma save. Wow. Well, that's disappointing because the 15 didn't make it.
And then I'm gonna go probability Wellspring, use a third one, 3 out of 4. And then that is a d6. 1d6. Add 4.
All right. And this time there's no painting drops to the floor because it's already on the floor. But those of you surrounding this area get a very clear look of almost like an Ant-Man transformation where Eldon just kind of...
Oh, come on!
Join me!
Can't even see him because his hit point bar is so big.
Is this how you're spinning up the Thursday session?
And he is just rapidly sucked into the painting and disappears.
Well, there goes that episode.
Ta-da! And we got a few minutes left here tonight before we close it out, so what else are we thinking?
Judar's gonna pick up the painting with his eyes closed and flip it face down.
Okay.
Is he trying to shake them out?
They're well now? They're well now?
Are you trying? Is Judar gonna shake them out?
That would be great.
No, he's just flipping it over so nobody else gets sucked in.
The rest of the parties are like half the party's like heading over. Like, all right, we're just gonna move on.
Okay. I guess I'll try something. Should I try something, Judar?
Let me step back a little.
Okay. Okay. That's alright. I'm gonna start
Spooky
playing.
painting, spooky.
I'm going to start playing the music that we've heard throughout this this place, as I'm going to try to either do an Arcana check to figure out what the fuck is going on with this, because I've been were we told that it had an illusion on it?
I'm assuming
Yes.
he did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said this. I'm pretty sure I said the word illusion on it.
Yeah.
Because you responded to that in somehow. I forget
Yeah.
the exact verbiage.
Oh yeah, it was an illusion. What are you hiding?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to figure this shit out, I guess. See if I can undo this. See if the music that's been like affecting this this place helps me in any way. My owl's gonna assist me. And guidance.
Okay. What's happening with Tuki Tuki and Durlus over here?
Well, I saw Tuki Tuki moving, so I followed it.
Yeah, it looks like this was a very large chest here, so somebody clearly came in here at some point, pilfered it, or perhaps whoever set this place up never decided to stock this chest in the first place.
Do I get any more information from the Arcana check?
You do not. Not instantaneously, anyway. It's kind of like the chalice, where you're like, if I spend some time, a few hours with this, kind of take 20, so to speak, then definitely.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it then.
Okay. And roll a charisma save.
Got it. I'm gonna use my inspiration that I got today.
All right.
Also, are you close? Judar's a paladin. Are you close enough to him to get a bow? Oh, he moved.
Oh, damn it. All right, so upon casting Identify, you feel the unweaving of this painting, revealing all of its hidden secrets to you. and in the process, drawing you into it, into some kind of realm.
Oh no!
That, despite the fact is an illusion at its base, is so potent that it would convince nearly anybody that this is a real location and potentially ensnare them for eternity. You are, however, fortunate enough to just be like, and you pull yourself out of that.
Oh, yeah.
And just instinctively kind of drop the painting as you're trying to identify it. And with that, I'm going to send us back to the start screen here. Give you all a few minutes to reflect on tonight's session, the possibility of what lies ahead for next Monday.
Pure chaos.
I will say that this scene that we are experiencing now is inspired from my very, very first game of D&D that I played with my brother-in-law back in like 91 or something like that. So there's definitely a lot of inspiration behind this and a lot of backstory, so I am very excited to finally bring it to 5e, and Monday Crew is the crew that gets the honor of this particular little gem.
I will say I just like the fact that the wizard who said stop touching things is sucked into a magical painting.
Nearly.
The irony is not lost on me.
Got it.
Sucked in for touching things.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Y'all did fantastic tonight. Kai, welcome to Role Playing Unlimited. Did fantastic tonight. Really glad to game with you this evening.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yes, indeed. Gideon, always a pleasure. I really love the Vicious Mockery on the fly and the other spell effects and the level you bring to the RP in general. It is you're setting a very high benchmark there for everybody.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
Hey, I appreciate it. I love to see it.
No, and I need a token for my Drake, Dan.
A token for the who now?
My Drake, my dragon.
Gotcha. I will have that set up here for you over the coming week. Definitely remind me in DM chat.
Oh, we have a Drake Warden here.
Yeah, I have a picture of what he looks like. So if you get a token that looks kind of like,
because I've been playing a Drake Warden in a different game that's been ongoing.
Yeah, I have
It's so OP.
I have a Drake companion, and then I have a pseudo dragon familiar.
I'll leave it to Ben to play something OP and ensure that he has to take 6 turns to everybody else's 1.
What? No.
Well, if you're bringing 2 other tokens onto the board, that's action economy.
Well, my
101
familiar, my familiar basically just sits on my shoulder. I'm not going to use him for combat because if he gets hit by anything, it's dead. So he's just staying there. My Drake companion, on the other hand, yeah. But he goes on my initiative, and then I have to use one of my own. I have to use my bonus action to give him an action. So it's basically still just me. 1 turn. I don't have like 6 different characters to use.
Sure. Sounds reasonable though. I haven't seen it in action, but there's a lot of things that we are going to be experiencing at these open tables that I'm excited to just kind of have them dropped right in the midst of combat. Just be like, whoa, what is that? So it'll definitely be interesting in that respect. I hope y'all had a great time tonight. I did as well, as usual. Very much needed, and just a lot of good times.
Thanks for having us.
Sure. Thanks for running it.
Yes, indeed, friends.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Have a
HP.
good night. Good night.
Always
Night, everybody.
A pleasure, friends.
Good night, guys.
everybody.
See you.
Don't miss us next time, which is tomorrow night. We have the Tuesday night game. We will be running that same Tragically HP time, same Tragically HP channel here on Roleplaying Unlimited. Tuesday table is nearly full. I think we have 2 or 3 open spots. If anybody is interested in claiming those from our potential Twitch audience out here, if you happen to catch this video, yeah, I don't know. If you send me a whisper on Twitch, I may or may not get it. It seems like those messages kind of don't come through that often, but I guess that would be the best shot unless you find me, unless you're somehow able to find the Roleplaying Unlimited Discord, in which case, yeah, check us out there, or check us out tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, Tuesday night, Dungeons and Dragons with me. It's me, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Catch you next time, friends.